Hello students, welcome to standard 11th subject mathematics, chapter 1 sets. This is lecture number 9. In the last part of this chapter, we are going to see the practical problems on union and intersection of two sets. Some practical problems we will solve here using the intersection and union operations. And we will use all the laws here. So before using the practical problems in that our union and intersection, we have to give some proof of some results here. Some formula we have to derive here that we will see. As we have seen in the last lecture that for two sets A and B, finite sets, in the difference of sets also we have seen, let the universal set U is denoted by a rectangle in Venn diagram, and the circle A shows, this circle shows the set of A, this circle shows the set of B. So common part of A and B is showing A intersection B. This remaining part shows A minus B, and this remaining part shows B minus A. That we know. In the last two lectures also we have seen this all. And we have seen this also that A minus B, A intersection B and B minus A are disjoint sets, means they don't have any common between any two. So A minus B, A intersection B and B minus A are disjoint sets. Their union is, and the union of this A minus B, A intersection B minus A, the two circle both called A union B. That also you know. So the union of these three sets gives A union B. If these three sets union gives A union B, so number of elements in A union B will be equals to the number of elements in A minus B, number of elements in A intersection B, and number of elements in B minus A. That can be written here. N A union B, N shows the number of elements in A union B with this all white area, that is A and B's union, equals to, in that three parts are there. So number of elements in this A minus B portion plus number of elements in A intersection B plus number of elements in B minus A. This is obvious from the Venn diagram, you can see it very clearly. Now the thing is, N A minus B means this portion is actually N A minus N A intersection B. That is also from the Venn diagram you can understand. This is whole N A means the set A. From that, if we subtract A intersection B, we get N A minus B. So in case of N A minus B, by the definition also of the difference of two sets, we have seen this. N A minus B is N A minus N A intersection B. From A intersection B subtracted gives N A minus B. Plus N A intersection B as it is. Plus again N B minus A is this portion only. To get this N B minus A, we have to subtract N A intersection B from N B. So it is N B minus N intersection B. The reason also we have done as N A minus B equals to N A minus N A intersection B, that you know from the figure you can see. And then B minus A equals N B minus N A intersection B, from the figure you can see. Now the thing is here, one time minus A and A intersection B and plus N A intersection B cancel. So what is remaining? N A union B on the left side equals to on the right side N A plus N B and minus N intersection B. So this is in general we have to understand and learn and remember that number of elements in A union B will be always equals to NA plus NB minus N intersection B. So we will call it as formula number 1 that we have derived from this obvious diagram. So if A intersection B equals to 5, if A intersection B equals to 5, we take, you know, if there is no element in between A intersection B, so the number of element in that will be 0, because no element it has, no common element, no number will be there, 0. So if A intersection B is 5, then this formula only becomes N A union B equals to NA plus NB, because N A intersection B is 0 for A intersection B equals to 5. This portion becomes 0. So the formula becomes this, the conditionally if A intersection B equals to 5. So this was the second formula we have to write, but it is having condition that A intersection B equals to phi at that time and A union B equals to Na plus NB. This is for the two finite sets we have seen the formula. Now for three finite sets, similarly for three finite sets A, B and C, and A union B union C equals to, we have the formula Na plus Nb plus Nc minus Na intersection B minus Nb intersection C minus Na intersection C plus Na intersection B intersection C. This is result number 3. We will give the proof of this also. So let's have the proof. Let B union C equals to X for Y if we take. So its left side you take. It is Na intersection B intersection C. So it becomes Na union. Let the left side is Na union B union C equals to Na union with B union C is X. So Na union X. In place of B union C, X we have placed. In place of this, X we have placed. Now, for Na union X, we can use the formula like Na union B. In place of B, we use X here. So it becomes Na plus Nb becomes Na plus Nx minus Na intersection B becomes Na intersection X. This is from result 1 we have used, so result 1 from 1 we are writing. Now simplify this, means put value X equals to B union C. You place the value of X. So Na as it is plus Nx is B union C minus N. A is as it is A, intersection as it is, X is again B union C, means placing the value of X that we have considered. Right? So this the complex portion we get here. A intersection B union C. So this is as result 1. A intersection B union C. So A intersection B union C is actually we have seen. This is the distribution law. Distributive of intersection over union, that law you can use. So this intersection of outside of the bracket will be distributed in union. So A intersection B union with this A intersection C. This is the distribution law. It is called distribution of intersection over union that we are using and we have seen in previous lectures. So here this portion, that is Na intersection B and A intersection B union C equals to, on the left side the number of elements equals to on the right side the number of elements, and this is actually again you consider this bracket as whole A and this bracket as whole B. So this is Na union B. So again we can use this result 1 for Na union B is Na plus Nb minus N intersection B. So that we have used actually. So it is Na means A intersection B the bracket plus and B means the whole bracket, this N the first bracket plus N the second bracket minus N the intersection of both the brackets of the result 1 we are using here. For this bracket A and this bracket as B we are using. So N A means this bracket plus N B means this bracket minus N A intersection B is the first bracket intersection the second bracket. Then and A intersection B as it is plus N A intersection C as it is minus N. You can understand that A intersection B for a while. You take this A intersection B, this portion, and N A intersection C. In that both, A intersection B means both the elements of A and B. A intersection C means both the elements of A and C. And their intersection is actually the intersection of A intersection B intersection C only. So this is N intersection B and A intersection C, and this is simplified form is N A intersection B intersection C only. This is result 2. Now from result 1 and 2, the left side will now becomes is N A union B union C, in that the left side was N A, so it is N A as it is, plus it is N B union C here we have. So N B union C, again we use the first result here. For B union C it will be NB plus NC minus NB intersection C, that we have left. So NB union C equals to NB plus NC minus NB intersection C. For this portion, this three parts. Minus, for this whole, here we have result 2 and A intersection B, B union C, the whole result we have placed. And before that minus sign is there, so we have changed all the sign. For this portion now, in result 1, the result 2 is used as minus N A intersection B. This plus becomes minus A intersection C, and this minus becomes plus because of minus outside. Again I say A intersection B intersection C. So all the value placed in result 1 for B union C from the result 1, and for this and A intersection B union C from the result 2, the value is placed, and you see this all thing now. The left side is N A union B union C, and the right side is NA plus NB plus NC. In order, if you want to take it as minus N intersection B minus N intersection B minus N intersection C plus N intersection B intersection C is actually RHS only. So this way we have the proof of this three finite sets union also. Now, seeing this, all the formula result 1, 2 and 3, we can do some example based on this, and practical problems we will solve related to union and intersection. So example 23 is here. If X and Y are two sets such that X union Y has 50 elements, X has 28 elements and Y has 32 elements, how many elements does X intersection Y have? So in solution we use the notations and write the data. X union Y has 50 elements, can be written as N X union Y, means number of elements in X union Y is 50. X has 28 elements, that can be written as Nx equals to 28, that is number of elements in X is 28. Y has 32 elements, can be written as Ny equal to 32, means the number of elements in Y is 32. Using the formula, the formula you know of this one number, in place of A and B, X and Y, and X union Y equals to Nx plus Ny minus Nx intersection Y. This minus Nx intersection Y, we take on the right side, it becomes plus, and Nx plus Ny as it is on the right side. On the left side is Nx union Y, if we take on the right, it minus, sign change, and place all the value. Nx is 28 plus Ny is 32 minus Nx union Y is 50. 28 and 32, 60. 60 minus 50 is 10. So X intersection Y is 10. That shows that X intersection Y has 10 elements. For this, we can use again this figure that we have used here also for A and B, for X and Y this way. The whole rectangle is universal set, in that this X, this circle shows the set X, this circle shows the Y set, and this portion shows Y minus X, this portion shows X intersection Y, this portion shows X minus Y. This way we can show for all. Whether it is not used directly by the formula we have done, you can use this also. As we have started with this, you will get this formula. So this formula is we can directly use now, because we have once derived it. So we have directly used, or you can verify and then you can use also. So this way we have the practical problems on the union and intersection, but before that we have derived some formula in this. So you are also suggested to derive this way, the formula, and remember it. And in example, how can we use it directly, that we have seen. Some more examples we will see in the next lecture.